What if you could watch a game of Dune Imperium and get the individual thoughts, plans, and motivations of every player in the game? Tonight, I bring you just that, as 4 players have come to battle it out. cjfm and BlackShadow from Hidden Assets run and commentate Dune Imperium tournaments on Tabletop Simulator. A man known as Just Diizz learned the game from watching my videos and has since become a Dune streamer himself. And me, Bludgeon, I started streaming this masterpiece of a game the day it came out, and I've never stopped. Tonight, we fight for your entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dune Imperium as you've never seen it before. 4 players, 4 perspectives, 1 winner. It's the Dune Imperium Showmatch!
My big question here is, like, how did you manage to get every tier 2 leader into this game? We don't have any Barons, we don't have Alito, we don't have Tessia. It's like Memnon is just saying, play me.
He is, and you know, I've got first shot at him. Diz, are you here?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right. Well, I mean, I got to take my man Memnon. I didn't even look at the Imperium row yet, but I don't care. I don't care. We're going Memnon.
It's a pretty wacky row, though. I don't like not being Memnon, but you're 4th position Memnon, so I'm not that fussed, I guess.
Position smizician.
I know nothing about positions and who's the best at which one.
Same. Pretty much same.
We're going to take some Hundro. I know Shadow likes Hundro, though.
Hundro seems very good. Like, just being able to activate the shipping track reliably and often seems pretty good.
Shadow is going all out here. He's chosen Elisa Kaz. Like, she is pretty good. So, Diz, it's up to you, dude. You got some Ekaz, you got Helena first, and you got Ariana. But really, there's only one choice, and it's Ariana, right?
I never play Ariana, to be honest. It's either Archduke for me or Helena, honestly, and I think I go Helena.
All right. Well, we'll chat again on the other end once the game is over. But for now, let's just pop into our own individual games here. Good luck. Have fun. See you on the other side.
For sure. Good luck, guys.
All right. So we've got Second Wave and Charisma. So Second Wave is a pretty nice card to have. Charisma is also kind of not great on this board. So I'm going to take Second Wave. We could always get that Charisma if we need it. It's a point which I do appreciate.
So I'm expecting to go double fold space shipping is the route I'm expecting to take here. And that doesn't happen. Hello, opening hand. Oh boy, no ring, no faction. I'm like, oh boy, that's not good. Not even a massive like card for me to just go teching, maybe artillery or something. So, bit of a dodgy start this. Not comfortable. If Helena goes to smuggling, I'm in jail. But I figure that I'm in second seat here, so I'm probably gonna get to recon. The best thing for us here now is basically go smuggling and into the combat. We pick up any of the bottom 2 spots, because we ain't gonna win it because it's a victory point, and then go smuggling again and Swordmaster round 2. That is the plan. We just have to close our eyes and basically hope that this works.
Let's see here. Still suits and Karthag, I think.
Oh, wow.
Still suits and Karthag. I think if I take this, I mean, I'm not going to be able to hit it, so I might as well give it up.
Not something I've seen a lot of people do.
Very peculiar move that I'm like, okay, are you going for like research station?
I'm getting water, hopefully for a spice, and maybe to sell instead and go that route. Maybe I get 2 Solari here.
I have no idea, but I'm like, okay. So, smuggling, go into combat, get 2 Solari. Next turn, we can smuggle.
Now, keeping in mind there is an artillery, so we can go get artillery and then throw a guy in. It's pretty good. Seek allies full space is the obvious play. Probably the correct one. Although there's no guarantee I'm going to get that second, because the next turn Shadow might get it. Although Shadow might just double smuggle, so I think we do that. Shadow double smuggling is more likely.
Okay, so given this, like, there's only kind of a couple of spaces. I could theoretically look at a Hardy Warriors.
Bit of a weird spot here for Bludgeon early. If he decides he wants to go Hardy Warriors, he's just going to win the fight. Could also go Wealth. Wealth is totally solid here, given there's some money about. He is in position.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this artillery right off the bat.
Yeah, I think I just go Karthag here. Or I could try to draw through on this Arrakis so I get another shuffle here. I'm not going to have any deserts next round. That might be a thing as well. Right. I think we Karthag though. Give me the intrigue. He's going to know what it is. So he knows it's just charisma. So that's unfortunate, because that's pretty trash, to be honest. Worm Riders. Garbage pickup underneath. I guess I could grab Worm Riders, to be honest.
Fortunately, she only goes for the one troop, which is better for us here. So we just have to go to Arrakis, put in the free troops, and know that it's going to be expensive, probably, to win this, to get the money, but we need the money desperately. We pull our dagger, which is also not good. One of those weird spots, I actually wanted to draw one of my faction cards. It's good that we got 2 daggers for the conflict that will help in some tiebreakers.
6. Shadow's getting in there. I mean, we have 8, so we kind of have to. We actually potentially have 10. This will be fun. So we might have to do 10. But killing all these troops seems like so fun to me. This just benefits Bludgeon.
I'm very tempted by the Hardy Warriors now. You know, everyone's invested a lot in it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's do it.
Dropping the Hardy Warriors. Okay, that's crazy.
Let's do it.
God, what do we all have daggers?
Now, there is an intrigue card on Helena.
I mean, Worm Riders would be pretty big for... I think we just take this other memory first. So that's crazy.
Hundro also has one. Basically, any combat intrigue would kind of do the trick.
I've got kind of a weird spot with free persuasion where I'm like, I kind of want to get spy smugglers, but I also know that I need to get triangle access.
I mean, I gotta do it. I gotta reveal. I mean, what am I gonna pick up? Pick up this Sardaukar. I think we're gonna pick up this Sardaukar.
Yeah, I took a gamble here. I thought maybe. Maybe.
If he has 2 daggers, he does have 2 daggers, and he does have an intrigue card. Could easily be a combat intrigue. So this might be... Oh, man. All out for the first conflict. All right. Let's go with the Desert Ambush. I think that could be amusing. I think that could be amusing in this game. Ooh, assassination mission coming up. Okay, nothing from Helena. It's going to be nothing from Elisa. How about CJ? What does he have? Ambush? Second wave.
10. And we're going to make him tie. And kill all those troops. Brutal. Let's go. Let's do something really, really reckless.
Pretty hilarious.
Absolute carnage.
It's just fun. I haven't been playing for a while, so we're here to have fun.
Oof, nothing. I got no Solari for that.
That is a very expensive combat.
All right. So I don't get the victory point, but, you know, I mean, we all kind of expended resources there. Look at that. Diizz, unfortunately, comes out with nothing. I've got a double cross.
Okay, here we go then. Round 2 then. Guild Bank Raid. Both good and bad. We thankfully get hold of our council access with the dagger, mercifully. So we are going to reserve that. I always take a moment when I'm doing this. I don't immediately do it, just to make it not completely obvious what we're, you know, don't make it like, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Even though I do know what I'm going to do. It's just, it's a thing. I played poker for like 2.5 years. Like, I always just take a moment before I do anything I do. So I'm just not readable. So smuggling, money. We will buy the fold space. Because we went Arrakis, we have shuffled our deck, so we will not see the fold space card for a little while, but that's okay.
Yep. Let's do the thing.
And it's going to be turn to interstellar shipping from CJ by the looks of things. Okay, what do I want to do here? Maybe get some more water back. I think that might be the play.
Everyone wants to Baron in here for money. To be fair, Gilbane Trade is a little unlucky for us, truthfully, because we have like serious Swordmaster action economy leverage, and Gilbane Trade is kind of ruining that a little bit. So, you know, it's not ideal. I mean, I guess it's not a victory point, I suppose, but it does kind of like hinder an advantage that we do have over the table here. That everyone else is going to get their Swordmaster pretty quickly.
All right, I'm going to go get some more water. I'm going to throw in one troop for now, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Does he toss out? He does. Okay. So we know he used all his access, so I might as well throw 3 out here.
Shadow's gonna have first dibs at Swordmaster. He can have it this round. I get it next round. So that's good.
So we're going to go Dagger here, and then we're thinking we might go Selective Breeding. Nice chance for us to trash the Dagger and get rid of the Seek allies. Try and get hold of some big persuasion.
Advance. Advance. Do I want to do it again? I think I want to go... down.
Drops down with the Signet Ring. Hopefully we get first here then, because if he takes the money, that'll be our 8. So that could be Swordmaster next round.
Sorry. Yep. Where do we want to go up? We want this alliance. That's usually what people do. I think that's a pretty safe play. Yeah. And there's elsewhere access, perhaps, this round.
I think this looks pretty good.
I'm gonna go Karthik. You didn't toss anything in. Private Army. Okay. 2. You used the dagger. I think I'm good. I don't think I have to toss in here. I've got the 8. You got no intrigues. You didn't toss in. The best you could do is toss in 2. I think I'm good. We're hoping we're good.
So we do go for Selective Breeding and the trash. Bit weird, my first faction hit in the game being Selective Breeding. Very bizarre. I remember the last game I did that.
Reveal. Grab Sea Trevor Mother. Yeah. Landing rights, man.
Oh, I'm very happy to see the landing rights there. Let me grab that. Do I want the assassination mission? I'm not sure. You know, I think I will take it. Ah!
Oh, and Jessica. Okay, I might as well save this charisma for next round. Maybe we can get Jessica. We throw that in.
That's uncomfortable. The grabs the liaison. Obviously, you can look to ring that later. Could be scary. So, Worm Rise it is. Just for using. You know, we want to try and not have too many cards out. Accumulation comes off, which is also pretty solid. There, and of course, Helena already got other memory. So that pairs really nicely with the Bennett Gesserit cards. Absolute bargain for Bludgeon as well. 1 troop for Solari. Given what happened last round, but, you know.
Alright, that's our Solari. That's our Swordmaster. The 8. You have 8. Everyone's going to have Swordmaster.
It's now raid stockpiles the other resource-heavy combat. It's not the worst for us, actually. We do not pull any faction access. We pull our Doom Planet card again, which is a little sad here. So, getting a lot of use out of our free agents here is going to be a bit tricky. Especially seeing as well last act as well. I'm starting up, maybe we go for like maybe some can't even afford any text properly either, so very awkward here. But I'm kind of eyeing up maybe going Imperial Basin, Tech Negotiation. Honestly, this is just kind of a bit of a horrible spot. There's also maybe some worlds I get to Mentat if there's maybe some money cashed in, but everyone's 8 Solares, so maybe that's not even going to happen. Just a bit of a bad draw for us here. Very hard to know what to do. Every card is single icon as well. I've got no flexibility here. It's a real unfortunate hand, but this is why I tried to cycle last round, to try and give more options.
We can go dagger here, fold space here, fold space here, desert planet.
He has to go to Swordmaster immediately, because otherwise I'm going to do it. Now, unfortunately, I can't do this. That really hurts. I think I need to go to High Council seat right now, because if I don't, Diizz might do it and might be able to grab a Jessica that way. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. This assassination mission here is hurting me, right? Because it's going to make it hard for me to get the Jessica right now.
Right, smuggle, dagger, and then recon to Carthag. However, I could take 2 spice, then dagger, then recon, toss 3, have the private army if I want to try to get this. Or another intrigue in that. Then I just go set up. Yo, that's crazy. The whiz tap pops up, that's crazy.
Oh, there's the quiz odds.
Whoa.
That's a bad card for us, because we're never getting that.
Yo, I could go dagger to tech. 6, 7, 8. Trash the Jessica to take the whiz hat. Bro.
About all we can do is pick up the bonus spice here. Not a whole lot else for us to do. We don't have to put in the troops now, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to another deployment spot. But I'm like, let's just get it in.
Okay, so we have the option to get a bunch of spice here, and then to selective. Do I want this? Oops. I'll just throw one in. It's not the most important, but I have 3 daggers in hand, so I might get it.
Now, I could go for a really low percentage play here, and I could go Mentat, hoping to get either a convincing argument or a landing rights. I could be that crazy. I could actually also go to tech negotiation, buy a spaceport. The thing is, okay, that would leave me at 6 with 2 cards. Maybe I get a Kwisatz Haderach right now. Jessica is out of the question. I'm going for the big play here. I'm going for the big play. What do we get? Come on, come on, come on. No. Yes. Kwisatz Haderach going right up on top of the deck, baby. Oh, yeah, feels good.
There is question for High Council there, and the whiz tab. I'm tossing Jessica away at that point.
I suppose I could have put Recon down for the spice, but it's not a disaster. So Arrakis it is to draw. We find the Signet Ring, which isn't bad. I do have the loose coin to be able to buy the Spice Must Fly, to buy another full space card, which is what the whole plan. Some of laser games, I don't put in a ton of. I don't buy a ton of full space cards. This is one we're absolutely buying wherever we can here. Umming and ahhing whether to put the troop in. Probably should. I'm expecting to go to another combat space.
Okay, and oh, I can even burn CJ here. Watch this.
I don't think playing the Master Attack is very useful. Oh, he's gonna double cross me. Interesting. Okay, never mind. Interesting choice.
Oh, he's making CJ not get anything. That's crazy. And has a 4 here. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Oh, maybe I'll even take first.
It could... Okay. Yeah, because BlackShadow can go again here and toss one more if he goes Karthik. Gets the Wiz Tat. Alright, I think I grabbed my water here for the 6 spice next round.
Helena goes to Siege here instead of Carthag, which is good for us.
And I'm at 4, 5, 6.
That means we're going there, and I am probably putting in the extra troop here. It's worth it for the intrigue back. Pick up Dispatch Envoy, which is a fantastic card for us to, again, really try and leverage a very heavy faction space game here, which is what I do like to play anyways.
No one wants interstellar shipping. It's fine.
3 swords there for CJ. Of course, no troop in combat, so they're not worth anything anymore. To get Charisma as Helena when they just go on the row is like, that is absolutely absurdly strong.
Big cards getting picked up here. Kwisatz Haderach and Jessica for different players.
So we pick up a loose sword to go in front here. Geomanipulation I'm considering taking, but I end up going for Spice Smugglers here, and again, the idea being that I want to leverage all the faction power. We, of course, Spice Smugglers is a good card for a lazy you can get it off, because you basically get Spice Smugglers at half the price. The money also could be good as well. I have outside possibilities of like picking up this Spice, and I might be going for flagships, and a card like that will help to fund that.
Denying Hundro Spice for the Signet Ring I think is not a bad thing. And it just seemed kind of like a safe move.
Okay, 1 spice. This man got 5 spice. That's insane.
Cloak and Dagger is next for the 4th round here.
Okay, so how do I want to do this now?
Potentially, we Great Flat, Hayliner, dump for this conflict. Get that bump for Interstellar open next round. Get this bump, push it here. Next round, other memory onto Interstellar, up, down, bump. Get that alliance. And have that water back.
So if Bludgeon doesn't ship right now, I get access to both shipping spaces, which is kind of crazy.
Well, I could smuggle, then with my second action use landing rights to crunk it down, then use then use Kwisatz Haderach to get Swordmaster. I think that's what I'm going to do, assuming all these spaces will, one of them will be available, and I think one of them will be.
I am considering potential Highliner here. Diizz goes to Great Flat first, though, and I'm wondering, are they considering Highliner too? So I decide I'm going to find out. We're going to dispatch Worm Riders to get hold of the 2 spies to threaten Highliners. If Helena's going there, she could be going there. She could also be going for flagships. I don't know which. I need to find out which one. So we're going to force her to do it. And the question is, where do I send Worm Riders to? A couple of options. Wealth wouldn't be terrible, but I don't have any great triangle access cards outside like the daggers that go mentatting. Going Steel Suits or Hardy Warriors isn't really a good time, so I just opt for Secrets, I think, in the end here, just to get more intrigues. There is also, of course, Sonic Snoopers out there.
Alright, he's using the worm. I like it. He has Diplo in hand too. He may be trying to go for a Hayliner now, and I really want the Hayliner.
We shipping now, or are we blocking this? We could also take this first. No one else has shipping access, so I'm not really fussed. We also just get in here. Huh. Could go here, Mentat. Tough call.
I want a Hayliner, dump 5 in here, and use this last one to probably maybe get Haga Basin if it's left open. If not, I just have to grab the spice here to ensure my victory with the 1 spice on Private Army here.
I'm kind of having to keep my options as open as I can. I'm probably going down factions, and I'm probably going to need 2 alliances.
I'd love to get this Shai Halud. If I go to Arakeen, I think I have a good shot. After I get my Swordmaster, I can potentially use the Diplomacy to, like, selective breeding, draw even more cards. Trashing as well would be good. Albert, you want to say hello to everybody?
Yeah, how you going? I see you playing against some pretty good players today, so I don't have high hopes, I must say.
If I had to bet, I'd say you're coming last place like usual. What do you mean like
The only
usual?
problem with using Signet Ring here is I have to spend my spice. I have to take spice. I don't really want to do that. I could fold space here. I could do this now. Go down, throw guys in. That might be better. And then use fold space here. Let's do it this way. Let's drop the hammer. Do I want more Solari or spice? Let's take the spice. Bump here. Deploy. That's so bad if he comes over the top of me though. I think I have a good shot here. Master attack. We have access to Hardy. I think we're gonna go in here.
Bludgeon goes to Arrakis. He's looking pretty strong. Of course, he wants to hit Arrakis and cycle cards as much as he can to find Quiz's Handwreck as much as he can. Takes the cash for his Swordmaster, so he's probably got Kwisatz in hand, so we can grab it now.
I think I'll pass on this one. Whoa! Okay. Diizz.
We go Hayliner here.
Round 4 Highliner. Bang.
We'll give him a cheer for an exciting round 4 Hayliner play.
I'm dropping everything because I don't trust CJ here.
We could go tech negotiation, pick up flagships now, but again, I've got all these faction access cards. Let's use them. So we're going to continue to create our deck eye up here because Highline was a legitimate option. Could also go maybe Conspire High Council later. It's not an outrageous move, but I think for now, let's just go ahead and do some trashing. I might even go for a Spice plus Flow this round because we could draw a lot here. We've got Liaison convincing, and we do pick up the other convincing argument, which is awesome.
I like Conspire here, actually. Bypass protocol. Interesting.
Okay, now do I want to reveal Smuggling or Arrakis here? I'm going to reveal Smuggling. And there's a Signet Ring. So I'm doing that because I don't want to give anybody another card to potentially get the Shai-Hulud. Like maybe someone's just short of it right now.
I could just get Interstellar here. And it's my round next round too for Interstellar. You go all the way to the top, maybe take a Sonic Snooper. Actually, I could go up and down, take my spice, set myself up again.
Pulling it Interstellars. Only other person to get there. CJ totally abandoning it for this combat here. So let's go over here. Could maybe go Mentat, but I want the by default space card. So Sonic Snoopers. We pick up Ambush, which is interesting. It's nice to have Ambush with reinforcements. That gives us potential for like some real shock value out of nowhere.
So Diizz is out, so I think we're going in.
Hardly worries from CJ. Look at the absolute level of violence here.
Can he actually fight Helena for first here? Looks like yes. Okay. Wow. Big fight over this reward.
One intrigue, I mean, I've got 3 daggers on him, so if he has a 5, we tie and he spends 2 spice. I don't really want to tie again. I need to start winning some combats. I think this might have been an overextension for Diizz. 2 cards in hand. He has maybe a dagger.
I can't do it. I was robbed. I was robbed at the two places I was hoping to get to. So I think Fold Space would make sense. Get that unlocked. Smuggling is another nice option. Let me just go ahead and do this.
Even with Kwisatz Haderach, he still does not have 2 persuasion. So that's why he's going to go Fold Spacing. Now he has the access, so he can now Kwisatz and infiltrate that. So Bludgeon looking pretty good here, honestly. And I think it's pretty close at the moment, but Bludgeon looks probably the most threatening at this stage.
Yeah, we're going to pop this. That's unfortunate. For the 18, and then if he has an ambush, it's going to feel real bad.
So we'll take the reveal. Spice must float, which round 4 is good. Could maybe take Shai Halud, but I think at this point to point, and I just don't think I'm going to go down the heavy combat.
I don't need any of this stuff, really. Gene Manipulation would be nice. Spice Trader goes with our combo. Gene Manipulation is probably better for us. I do have BG, don't I? So this is probably better for me. Ah, okay.
Oh, that's a beauty. That is wonderful.
A wonderfully revealed power play, which I'm sure he's very happy about right now. You're welcome.
And unfortunately, I do gotta pop that.
This is gonna try to play something. Oh, he has Private Army. Yeah.
Private Army comes out from Helena. This is a huge fight.
All right. Do I retreat?
Please don't have the ambush.
I know. Do I retreat 3 of my troops here? I think I actually do, even though that hurts. Yeah, we'll retreat 3.
This is a heavy investment by these two players, so Shadow and I are just like, yeah, okay. Send your troops off to war. We're chilling. And another intrigue card. Wow.
Keep our garrison kind of stocked. That sucked, but it's fine. He spent 2 spice and a good intrigue card for this.
No ambush. Plan within plans, okay. Now I could pop that here, but I'm gonna get this alliance. Get me another water. So I need 3, 1, and 3. The Truthsayer would be pretty good, to be honest, I think.
Oh boy. Oh baby.
Just for the Benny and wealth access to try to get this, because the Fremen is basically done. The Fremen I just need to protect with that, probably.
Bit of an awkward opener here, but I figure that we're probably going to go to a city space here for trade monopoly.
So there is a power play now involved. I think, do I get this other draw here? What would I want? A Jessica maybe to get out? I could research station with the other memory. I could take this, to be honest. I don't really have the Fremen bond. It would literally be just to trash and get troops. I think I need to be able to get hit access. So I think the Truthsayer would be bigger for us. And I'm gonna go set myself up though. On this. Wait, no, actually, no. Yeah, maybe this.
I'm trying to count my persuasion in my deck here. I've got about like 12 or something, which is making buying future spice, I suppose, very difficult unless I draw like virtually my entire hand. I'm thinking spice smugglers to Siege, maybe going Still Suits here. Maybe Still Suits Research Station is the consideration. We could go Secrets as well. Again, we got a lot of options here. The problem is that Helena is sitting there with 3 water, so if we do go Still Suits, she might cut us off at Research Station, which is a little uncomfortable, but I take the gamble here.
So we need some spice. So this is gonna get us some spice. That uses spice. So there's so many options here. I think getting 4 spice at Imperial Basin seems like the best play. Or I can go up. Yeah, no, this has to be the right play. Let's discard Recon. Do I want my dagger? I think I do. Let's discard Recon. Let's deploy one.
So I think I'm not going to worry about trying to get an alliance this round. It would be fun. I could theoretically send a power play to Secrets later if I want to try to contest for the Bene Gesserit alliance. But let's start with this.
Bludgeon goes to breeding. I wasn't really expecting to get there.
See what we draw, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be trashing this assassination mission.
As long as Kwisatz Haderach is in his deck, this alliance is not safe. If I'm going to go and take the Bene Gesserit alliance, which I am going to, I'm probably going to have to get up to 5 bumps to keep it safe here, because it is an absolute open, obvious target for him.
That's 4 here if I draw that, man.
If I could pick up this Shaihlud, that'd be cool, but I can't with Bypass Protocol. Maybe I do want to Mentat this turn.
There's gonna be a Mentat coming out. I could drop, put that point up there, then I don't have to touch it. If I draw, what would I want? What would it achieve for me? Nothing crazy, right?
Does go Research Station, which is a little disappointing.
I want this. Another one.
Another one under.
Another one under is crazy, bro. That is crazy. Alright, and we didn't get Jessica. Alright. Do we think Jessica would have been that 4th card had we other memoried? Who knows?
So backup plan it is. We're still using Spice Smugglers. We're going to go Arrakis. I still have like a outside chance of getting Spice Must Flow with Ixion Probes. I'm thinking if I do some pull the likes of like the Spice Must Flow card, we can see what you go. We pull Convincing though, which is kind of a bad card really. Maybe Arrakis wasn't quite the right move, but it keeps it away from Bludgeon, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe we should have gone... I kind of wanted to go Carfag, but of course the secret's wide open, and I'm just asking for stuff.
Very optimistic. We have Carthag. And then we have Dagger to one of these spaces.
Carthag is gone.
Master Tactician. I'm so lucky. Yeah.
There's a lot of intrigues around between both green and blue, which is uncomfortable, putting it mildly. I expect CJ to put all this in. He made just the limp in earlier, but I'm expecting him to go in for this fight.
So I can't actually deploy this unless I get water. I would have to go reconnaissance here, then desert ambush here, and I could make somebody retreat troops, but it doesn't really give me a great shot to actually win.
Bludgeon is getting bullied out of combat, even though we bought that artillery. I kind of think we just hit this, see what we draw. Maybe if we get another one, we hit this, because we have another dagger. We have a Sardaukar infantry in there, which we'd like to draw. Yeah, I think we do want to draw here. We want to draw here.
All right, I'm going to Mentat.
No, never mind. Well, that does happen sometimes.
Alright, so do we set ourselves up here on smuggling? I need to hit the track. I mean, I could get the 9, but then I don't have Truesayer. I need Truesayer for access to these spaces, I think. As well as to flip out. Hollow projectors might be a thing. I don't think I'm getting this conflict.
I can either go secrets and get a load of intrigues and kind of see how I fare, or I can go directly for fold space. If I go fold space, I absolutely have to win this fight. Because again, the plan is shipping access and then win the fight and go in for flagships at the beginning of next round.
Do we take the risk here on the draw? We get Jessica, we get Spice Must Flow. What would we be? We'd be at 6. We would back up to a 9 with the Jessica. Or I could try to get this conflict, toss another. I think there's going to be a Worm Riders though. She has Hardy open. Smuggle drop. Get my Truesayer, get another bump. And have the advance. In Desert, okay, and we just recall here. Get another bump. And probably we go here. Actually, where am I going to want to hit? The Bennies next, right? The Benny's next round with the spice.
They're all out there. The hard bump, bribery's out there, finesse is out there. It's all out there to be found, intrigue-wise. So I figure it might be the way to go. Trying to see what Bludgeon's up to here. Obviously, he's stalling a bit as well. I'm thinking, is he going to go for the combat here? Has he got diplomacies? Has he got quizats? That's what he's hunting for, obviously. So that's the decision. Do you go fold space? Well, I figure secrets is probably the better overall move, and I'm just kind of hoping that I do find an intrigue to get my bump with the spacing guild, and this all kind of works out. I could also find more battle potential here. We find blackmail, which is a good card, and bit of suspension, which is interesting. Obviously, the scary point here at 5+5 intrigues is that if Bludgeon has quizats, secrets is a very, very obvious move here. But also, I don't have any intrigues that are like, it's a total disaster if I lose them. I'm also thinking of Sonic Snoopers here as well. Bindu Suspension is a very decent character. I don't really need Ixion Probe anymore. Honestly, I'm even considering spinning off Blackmail as well, which is something I would very rarely do. But given the very limited faction power that there's been available in this game, Blackmail is very expensive. Like, it's great to have those 5 swords for a down bump. I'm thinking, where am I going to take a down bump that's not going to probably cost me a point?
Bludgeon's got 2 more actions and quizats. He's got quizats. I can't forget that.
CJ goes high counter with a dagger, which is not a move I was expecting.
Do I want to do anything else? Not really. Do I want access to anything? This can give me access if I need it.
I've got free reign here with agents, so I could still get in on this. You know, I throw in 2 troops plus 2 swords from this. It might be enough to matter. Or I just go ahead and get the holo projectors. I think this is higher priority. If I can try to win this, I mean, look, wait a minute. 5 intrigue cards on Shadow here. He's lucky I don't have Quizat's Haderach right now. Okay, I'm going to do it this way.
I mean, you might have daggers to get me here, to be honest. I got nothing. I can't even deploy that. I reveal here. Do I take the one? No, we take the smaller cost one. And I think I take this for the trashes. That's insane. A power play? Wow.
So I'm kind of thinking, do I want to play Bindu? Again, the thing is, if I played Bindu, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So Ixion Probe goes, Bindu goes, and I do ditch Blackmail, which I would not often do here. See the little pause there, me thinking about it. Bit gutsy this, but I'm hunting for good intrigues. We do need them. Bang, massive card. Bang, massive card. Bang, massive card. All big intrigues, all faction intrigues as well. So that is a good spin there. Bribery is great. Bribery is weird in that if I'd of course paid for that, I wouldn't actually be able to use reinforcements, which is bizarre. But just straight find guild authorization there is pretty damn good. Like we had to play for it though a little bit and kind of back ourselves. So we do take the bop there. Power play is 100% coming with us. No question about that. And then here comes the reinforcements. We've got ambush coming in, and I'm like, is there any reason not to do this? And the short answer is no. We have to do this. It's too important. Absolutely too important here. Must win this.
That's a little sad. Well, I now have to decide whether I am going to waste my time with rapid mobilization or not. I just don't think it's worth it. Even if I get 3rd, I can play Master Tack to get 3rd, maybe. That's such a tough one. I can put this on top of my deck. It gives me guaranteed access to Mentat, which isn't terrible, but I don't think it's worth it. Rapid here ties him. He's got infinite intrigues. Nah, we're just gonna reveal. What do we take? Truth Saber solid.
For this desert ambush to ever matter, I really need to have troops in the garrison already. Huh. Well, if I power play to fold space now, no, because CJ will still go before me, so I don't think that's a great play. It would have been better for me to actually not deploy the troops, even if I was doing that. Keep the troops here, then leave the option open to desert ambush after the fact. But anyway, I'm not even sure that would have been a great play.
Power plays wealth. I was just thinking, do not go Hardy Warriors. It would have been kind of crazy, actually. There's so many intrigues out there. Does take Shai Halud, so he is going to look to just absolutely jam later combat.
All right, so as good as the daggers are for the ambushes, at this point, I think I'm going to be trying to pick up like Spice Must Flows when I can, so I'm just going to lose the dagger. So, are there any intrigue cards? Am I going to get anything out of this? Okay. At least Helena doesn't play anything. So it's going to come down to CJ with his 3 intrigue cards. What does he do? What does he do? He could maybe take first.
Is this worth it? Yeah, maybe.
Leave Diizz and I with absolutely nothing. Okay, there's the Master Tactician. Yep.
It means that he'll get second place, and now Bludgeon and Diizz get nothing for this fight, which is awesome.
Ouch. All right. Yeah, I got nothing for that.
And we still win and hold our intrigues. So kind of a perfect result for us here. Couldn't really have gone out much better this round. Had to roll a little bit, roll some dice, but worked out pretty juicily. So now we get our double bump up. Now we are feeling pretty good about life. Just give me Worm Riders. Ka-ching. Somehow don't draw my faction card, though, which is a little bit annoying here. I'm like, great. But one step at a time. So Signet Ring goes down, looking to buy the Fold Space card. And now here's the move. Worm Riders, Insular Shipping, up and down. Take Flagship for 2 spice. Absolutely beautiful. I've got a faction bump as well, which I could look to use here.
Flagship? Yeah. Okay. Big buy from BlackShadow.
But we decide to, you know... I only decide, again, I have some decisions about how aggressive I want to be here, but I am scared. Lady Jessica is out there, and Kwisatz Haderach is out there, and I know that now I'm starting to surge ahead on points, I'm going to be a target. I'm an obvious target here, so I take the safe route, I put the insurance on the Bene Gesserit.
Okay. This is a weird turn. So 7 here, I could take 1 down or up. I think this is best first. I guess Kwisatz this turn. I don't think going in here is good. Let's make them fight over it.
Round 7 is coming up. I have nothing in my garrison at the moment, but I can generate troops here. I don't have to use them immediately. I think I want to go to selective breeding once again. It does burn up spice, which means like a Hayliner play next round is kind of out of the question, but this is kind of what I'm in the mood for. Alternatively, I could go smuggling, interstellar shipping, landing rights, and do all of that. That's kind of funny. Well, the landing rights is not guaranteed unless I actually go to selective breeding. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I think we can lose a Dune the Desert planet.
I could still suits for 2 water for the research station. I could just Jessica on Secrets. Gives me 2 more. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know. I could Air King draw 3 with her. Maybe I Intrigue though. Draw 3. Yeah, drawing 3 though might be good. Other memory. Okay, we didn't want to draw that.
Diizz is kind of in the situation we were earlier where I think they're stronger than they look. I know that they are dangerous in this game and could certainly find their own points, but they don't necessarily look like they're particularly dangerous in this.
Alright, we throw it all out. I mean, CJ might Hayliner this.
It's hard to get a Spiceman slow here, really, especially with the card on our hand, but we don't really have much of a better move to do. I'm trying to work out if I want to pay for fold space now, or if I want to draw into my discard and then pay for it. You can choose when you want to buy it. So basically trying to look at, do I want to hit the fold space and give myself the chance now? I think I've got Diplomacy, a fold space, and Power Play in my hand already. I don't need to give myself more factions, so I've only got 1 action. So I decide against it. We do pull the Power Play card. I'm like, oh boy. And I'm like, well, this could get interesting. Now we have the choice of, do I actually buy the Intrigue, or do I this fold space card, or do I keep the money for bribery? I decide to buy it in the end. Again, give ourselves more flexibility. Put in a couple of troops. I'm thinking, well, I can get the money here.
Yeah, I mean, this shipping down is better, right? Or going up? No. I could save this for a nice sneaky play later on. So I think getting the shipping down is just better. It's so like low impact though. Or maybe I get access to both the things, Interstellar and that next round. So I go to 8, go down to 6, take the thing. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. I have to go here. I can throw 1 in if I wanted to, just to get some. I don't think I need to. So this is what I'm thinking: is to go Imperial Base, and instead of this, even though this is more spice, next turn I will have access to Interstellar shipping. I guarantee it's guaranteed, right? No, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. There's a chance though I draw my ring. I will redraw. So I think this is better.
Bypass protocol. Okay, what's he going for here? Esmar Tuek? No, Guild Ambassador. Interesting.
Okay. That goes on top. Do I deploy someone here? No.
He has 6 spice remaining. He put Guild Ambassador on top of his deck, so he can go to Hayliner right away at the start of his next round. He'll be the player 1 on round 7. Nice setup.
I could definitely cement that alliance and just totally nail it, and that would end CJ's game on the spot. Like, if I take the Spacing Guild alliance, it's over for him. He cannot recover. He's out. So I kind of don't really want to go for him. I just think that Bludgeon is the most immediate danger.
Shadow's looking pretty scary here with 6 victory points.
So I think what I'm hoping to do is get a Spice Must Flow this round.
And he's going to go the Emperor Alliance. So if I'm going to go for it, I have to kind of go for it now. But again, with Kwisatz and the like, it's very uncomfortable.
And so I'm hoping to go to Mentat, I think. So I think I want to get rid of this Reconnaissance. I'm honestly thinking about getting rid of the Desert Ambush, but maybe those swords end up mattering. Maybe that ability ends up mattering somehow.
I have no intrigue to back me up. That's my thing. No intrigue to back me up here. Like, I'm tempted to go up here to tech negotiations and grab detonation devices, But do I have this? You don't have Worm Riders. You have no water, you have water, you toss 4 in and I wouldn't be able to do anything about that. I would then have to go on a city space to get another troop just to drop in. So maybe getting detonation devices is not the play. But getting myself the Spice Must Flow and a water this round is the play.
Interesting he goes still suits here. Which is an interesting move. Seems like a block against me.
I'm just kind of hoping that I can get this Emperor Alliance.
So I think at this point,
Oh no.
if I go for the Spacing Guild, it's a guaranteed point for me, and it's never being lost. But this is kind of this is more ambitious, quite frankly. Gonna take the troop out of the conflict here with the strong arm, not my garrison, which was the deliberate plan. I never intended to use both troops.
Oh no.
Go for the bribery. This is the more dangerous route.
Oh my god.
And bribery. Very nice.
I'm scared if I don't do this and Bludgeon just gets this alliance basically pretty cheaply, I'm kind of handing him the keys to victory.
That's huge. That's crazy. At 8 already. Yo, BlackShadow, you are killing it. What the heck? I'm scared.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Recruitment mission. I'm getting all the cards that let me put things on top of my deck, which is kind of funny. It doesn't help here. Let's get the bump. Let's trash a Dune, or do we trash this Sardaukar? I think trash a Dune.
Let's see. It's all up to what Bludgeon does here, whether I grab detonation devices off this or not.
Alright, well, Shadow's looking really good right now, and he easily has 2 more points with Fremen and then like a Spice Mist Flow.
How can I do anything there? I mean, okay, so I can interstellar shipping, you know, I can go up 1 there that way, but what does that even do for me?
When I make this move, going the Emperor, I know that I am absolutely dancing with fire. The only thing that's good for me here, he does not want to hard hit the Emperor. Kind of rubbish for him to do so, but obviously he can just infiltrate shipping.
I need to get Spice Must Flow here. Diizz still has an agent left.
It'd be huge if I'm able to tech detonation devices and win this conflict and destroy this. But it all depends on if Bludgeon tosses in, and I feel like he would want to toss in because, I mean, you can get second potentially if you just toss 2 in. Need to block still suits next round.
This is kind of like the old Ilban's Mentat sort of thing. Everyone wants me to be blocked from still suits, but no one wants to go still suits.
So this will just get me some more troops. The influence isn't really doing a lot.
So I think here, if players do not block still suits, then they're just asking for Shadow to win it.
So I'm going to do this just in case I've got some crazy way of making that matter.
Interstellar for Bludgeon. Alright, he doesn't toss in. Wait, no, he has 1 more agent though. Damn it, man. I can't. Do I risk it? He has 4 troops now. I think I just get my Spice Must Flow here.
Oh no, that's what I needed.
I'm tempted to take this, but I mean, he goes on a safe space, tosses 4, and I have nothing I could do against it, right? I guess he could toss 6. He might get an intrigue. He might have. He doesn't have his other dagger. You know what? I'm gonna risk it here. I'm gonna risk it.
So take the sword. We got 4 persuasion. Not a lot going on in a row. Again, I'm like, do I just go for persuasion here? I'm thinking if I can get to Fremen, it's 9. If I can just find 1 more point, it's 10. So I could go Jesuit Initiate to like give myself better actioning, or I can just go for a couple liaisons and hope that I find my way to a Spice Must Flow. Could go either way on it. I think Initiate might be Fraction. The problem is I don't want to peel off good cards from my opponents when the row's pretty quiet, so I just take the 2 liaisons.
Wow. Spice Must Flow all in. Alright, let's keep him from getting another. Confirm. Reveal. What am I taking? Esmar? That's not great. Sardaukar? I mean, Esmar's a yellow axis. That's not bad. But he doesn't give me anything useful. Take one of these, and I think that's going to be it.
I think what I'm hoping for, draw the convincing argument, then send the signet ring to smuggling to try to give me a shot at next round maybe getting this alliance. It's not going to be easy to do, but let's see. Okay, first of all, can we get the convincing argument? We got it. We got it.
Goes Mentat. Alright, he's gonna see what I reveal for. Yes, I revealed for nothing. So you can easily take this.
We're lurking here and here, so we're close to 6, 2 to 8, 1 for 9, and we need one more somewhere else.
This would get me a Dreadnought and the holo projectors, or a Minimic Film, honestly, would be kind of nice. If I want to contest for that alliance, I think I've got to put myself in range here. Also, spending 3 Slar means I don't have any for a Mentat, which could theoretically be important.
It's all yours. Go Hardy, dump 4. You probably drew your diplomacy now, right? Big risk we took. I don't think it's going to pay off.
Okay, we're going to do it this way.
Wow, what? What? Okay, I got to be worried about CJ here and his intrigue to tie me up or even pass me with the ambush. Okay, fingers crossed. CJ, don't do it. Don't do me like this. You didn't do me like that. Okay. Or call your agent. Alright, that'd be helpful.
Nice play there by Diizz to get the detonation devices and immediately win a conflict.
Quid pro quo. That could do it. That's a triple bump. But we need spice for it. No. Yay, okay. We get our access. We get Siege. Okay, we've got Spice Must Flow. That's nice. Alright, I do have yellow here, but I need it here. So, oh man, I don't want to do that right away. It's not great. I'd like to do something else first. Like Arrakis. No, I think I have to do this so I get my water, and Diizz then has to hit it right away. It's not enough, guys. It's not enough, guys. I mean, I have to do this, right? I mean, I'm setting up for it. It gives me a flex for finesse. It's not a lot of dudes, but it's fine. Confirm. Yeah, I can just trash him. He did his job. End turn.
Maybe I can fight for this if I Hardy Warriors. Unfortunately, it means using the Kwisatz Haderach kind of right now. I don't want to do that. Maybe Arrakis. Try to draw into something that might be relevant. Trying to steal this alliance is pretty hard. If I'd had like the diplomacy in hand already, I could have tried to do something with it, but not having it in hand now is pretty rough. Okay, I'm doing this.
Here comes this other shipping, of course.
That also gives me a Hayliner
If
opportunity.
he has Kwisatz, he could definitely beat me in this combat. That's bad.
So I do have the option here of actually going Emperor myself and trying to save it. But again, the problem is if I'm taking the bumps with the Emperor, I'm not helping myself.
Alright, Diizz needs to not go here one time. But I don't see what else he's going to do.
You have the 6 spice now? Oh my gosh. So you could hit Hayliner next round? I think I get the spice. Taking this is a Hayliner for conflict 8.
Oh, we went to Great Flat. Okay. Nice. You might have infiltrate. So we're going to get Research Station.
But I figure here my best bet is just simply, he's got 11 cards, is just simply go Steel Suits, and sometimes Bludgeon just can't get this 5th bump. He's not guaranteed to have Diplomacy, he's not guaranteed to have Kwisatz Haderach, he's not guaranteed to be able to get much draw. Mentat's already been taken as well.
So I have to do this. I need to draw cards. Okay, Diplo, Truthsayer, Spice Trader. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're gonna save these things, I think. We've got some good access. We have 1 more access, so I can get 2 more points here, win this combat, maybe. If I'm lucky. Probably not. I don't know if I'm gonna win this combat, man. This seems impossible. Seems tough.
No combat points for anyone. Which is just crazy.
I'm a little bit worried about Elisa even. She has Worm Riders.
Worm Riders is in our discard, unfortunately.
She also has Flagship. Does she have the Solari to activate it? Not yet.
Maybe Bludgeon didn't have his Kwisatz this round. If he didn't, I think we have a chance. If Diizz does not have Infiltrate and is one of his 2 cards in hand, then I think we have a chance.
God, I wish Mentat was available.
If he wants to win this game, he has to try to win this fight. This is the weird situation that everyone's in here. Like, they all kind of want to stop me, but they also all need to, like, win their own game.
The blood is on your hands. Alright, I just want the selective Bludgeon. Please, just you go. I don't know. Man, it's hard. This is a tough position. You have 8 troops. There's no way you're deploying that. You're going to go Dreadnought. What do you grab yourself?
Goes Dreadnoughting, which seems a weird move.
Dreadnought.
A Mimic Film? A Hollow Projectors to toss through to try to get to your Wizdat. Yes, sir.
Does that do anything? Wait.
No, nope, nope.
That doesn't do anything. I was thinking of buying the Hollow Projectors, but it kind of sucks.
Like, the fact he's looking at that must mean that his hand is miserable.
Ment. There's no Mentat. You're just going for the draw.
Okay, I was hoping to get a better card there.
Mentat is gone. Helena won it in the last combat. He's literally paying 2 Solari for a card draw.
Alright, I flip out. Wait, no. You trash first.
This is absolutely perfect for Diizz, all this. This is so good for him. So we got a couple of choices. I could go Arrakis to block card draw, or I could go Carfag to try and find swords. If we find swords like Private Army, we win the game. We could go Arrakis to, like, stall Bludgeon. The problem is Bludgeon still goes before us next round anyways. So that's not doing a lot. I'm looking at going Siege here. This consideration is looking at next round Research Station. But in hindsight, don't think that was a very good move. I think Carfag was definitely the move to go there.
That's what he looks like he's setting up for, is Kwisatz. I mean, I could block it so that he doesn't draw it, but I don't know. Oh my goodness. I just have to take my 2 points here because the game might end. If I could block this. I wish there was, like, I wish we were in person and we could talk to each other about this, because this is a big important moment, because you gotta either go here, or if you think you can get it, you can quiz top deck. There's not much I can do about that. 7-8, then the game ends anyway.
So many questions, but what is life if not an ultimate question? Okay, Secrets is taken.
No other ways.
Bonus, where are we going here? Down to go up. You're at 6.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't think we have this combat at all. I'm not confident in that. We have 1, 2, 3 daggers in hand. That's not going to do it. He's either got it or he doesn't have it.
Like, I'm going for a low percentage play where I Kwisatz Haderach to Hayliner, hope to get the diplomacy, and get that. Not enough troops in my supply. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. But we'll do what we can. Oh no. Oh no.
Damn, the Hayliner.
Ah, damn it.
Can only deploy 6. His garrison is too full here.
Okay, so I might have to use the desert ambush to try to secure this victory and just hope Shadow can't get the final point. I was going for a big play, right? It was a low percentage play, but it would have been really sweet had it worked.
I have 3 intrigues in hand. He so doesn't care. Like, he must have a ton of daggers in hand if that's the case.
What am I drawing for, though? To be honest. To do what? At this point, I mean, he doesn't have the money for flagships, so he can't do that. I would just be drawing to draw. I wouldn't really get anything other than I could get a spice must fill up yet at 8, 7, 8. I have more spice for the tiebreaker. I'm gonna go here. Okay, this allows me to spend diplomacy now.
Here we go then. So I get to Carthag anyways. No other move. I'm thinking I could go Minimic, but I'm thinking, do I go Minimic Film to try and get Spice of Slow next round? I'm like, I don't think it makes... I have to try to win the fight, right? How do you not go for it here? If we do lose, we get second place. It's not a complete disaster because I can take the free cash and basically refill my my flagships. I pick up Windfall, which is insane. Did you remember that flagships costs 4 money? Because I forgot.
Got Windfall off that. Oh, has the flagships now. Oh, ooh. Crazy intrigue.
What did he do? Oh, okay. Well, it don't matter.
Okay, 3 swords on Hundro. That's not going to be enough, but he might have intrigue cards as well. Is the Desert Ambush even going to be enough? Oh, this is going to be good. So I'll be +4, he'll be -4. You know, it could still come down to an intrigue card for sure. That being that 1 troop short on the Hayliner, I only had 4 in my supply, could end up being the difference. I know he has ambush.
Oh, hilarious.
So he puts in his 2 troops. He takes out 2 of mine, forcing me down to 12. We cannot win the fight. Very sad.
Who knows if it'll be enough?
That was pretty cool, holding the ambush until late. That kind of got him.
So now it's just down to that intrigue there.
I mean, there's a few that could do it. Obviously, an ambush would mess me up.
Yeah, what can I do here? Bold space. Now we tie. Great. I think I just go get this. And I just need to hit this one more time, and that's at least 1 VP here.
Diizz just kind of a nothing move, but he goes for that, which is interesting. Doesn't go Emperor there. We take the Initiate, not much else to do.
Ooh, a power play. Let's put that right on top of the deck. Let's put that right on top of the deck. Oh, what's going to happen here? What is going to happen here? This game is crazy, man. Okay, what does Shadow have?
I have to. I gotta stop him from taking points. Bad news for Bludgeon, but he would have done the same to me. That's what I tell myself.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man. I mean, that's my best interest, though. We take that.
Oh my god, that sucks so bad. Oh my god. He gotcha. He gotcha.
So, intrigue and the cash. We don't need the spice. The money we want for flagships. Pick up the second dispatch on value card.
All right, let's get a good intrigue card. Cull, not really what I would have hoped for.
Can we get something good, please? Something that'll help us get that extra point. Expedite? That's not going to do it, man. That's not going to do it.
Now let's please draw Jessica. Please.
Grand Vision. Shadow's favorite. Grand Vision. Alright, so what do we do this round? Got a whole lot of nothing going on.
I figured to put in my Spice Must Flow card as my reserve card to use with Dispatch and Envoy, because like I have to try and get a Spice Must Flow somewhere. Maybe I go to like, I don't know, Selective Breeding or something.
I have a few potential options. I think I'll start with this just to make sure.
Yeah, now he gets it.
So that alliance is history again. I wasn't expecting to hold on to it. I still stand by going for the Emperor, though. I think it was the right call.
And then maybe if I can win this conflict, I can get the guild alliance with it.
If I take this, set myself up, I recall my agent, and if selective's taken, then I just use Lady Jessica to draw 2 more. But if selective is open, then I hit selective and take this bump elsewhere. Right? Or I could... No, I don't have... Yeah, I won't have the spice... Or I mean, I won't have the access to Hayliner.
Does she have a way? I mean, she does have potential access to Conspire. But how's she getting this Emperor point? Does she have the Emperor point in hand? I don't know. So, I've got choices of how I want to do this. Smugglers with Research Station, I have to do. I have to try and get the Spice Must Flow. We pull not great, honestly. Grand Vision is doing absolutely nothing for us. Like, from an alliance we're never getting, and it seems very hard to see how we're ever going to get the Space Giant.
Wow, okay. I was getting crushed here.
Yeah. So he's just done well to kind of keep tabs up with this game. He's not had a very easy game of it, truthfully.
Signet ring. So we could find Signet ring here, which gets us spice and spice? Maybe? I could Mentat first. But if it hits dagger, I'm in not good shape. What am I doing this round? This round sucks. Mentat feels not great. So I can go up, down with Expedite. That might be the correct play. That gets me a bump. What am I doing with my bump? I'm putting it here. I mean, this thing doesn't matter, right? Intrigues could matter.
You know, last round, if I had actually taken the Dreadnought instead of drawing that card from Mentat, I could have won the conflict by 1. Oh.
This is open to steal for whoever wins this conflict out of us 3. However, I don't know if I'm going to get involved in this conflict at this point. I got no gas in here.
I think I take this because it takes it away from Diizz. I don't see a better play. So we'll do this.
Okay, smuggling. You're going to set up and then Signet Ring maybe to then drop onto a city space to drop troops in. Oh, Expedite? Wait. To go up again? No, to drop? Do you not have Signet Ring? Because that would have been crazy on a city space.
Spice. Bump for water. Bump to save my alliance. Bumping for water doesn't do very much. I have to do this, unfortunately, as a defensive play.
Okay, so this play of getting this along, like maybe winning this and getting this, it's probably not in the cards because CJ might end up going to fold space just to lock that up. I could go great flat, selective breeding, and hope to do something interesting.
Please don't go selective. Go get Spice and then go hit Hayliner. We need selective here for the 4 draw or we are done. Alright, that's in our best interest.
Okay, let's get rid of the Spice Must Flow.
Okay, so if Bludgeon gets this combat, it doesn't do anything. It can only steal from me. He's gonna steal from me, so it doesn't really matter.
No! God! No! Diizz! That was my whole dream.
Draw that. Draw that.
I'm not entirely sure what Diizz is doing here, but I feel like he's moving so quickly. I feel like he's got a pretty clear run. So I figure, am I getting the High Council? The answer is no. So we go for the Mentat respin. Pick up the Initiate, which is not a bad card, actually.
Sucks. It's like 50-50.
I have to try and find some way to get Spiceless Flow. Initiate is the best card, because now I can send Initiate to Tech Negotiation to buy Minimic and get to 8 Persuasion and an extra draw. And I think the rest of my cards in my deck are all Persuasion. So I'm guaranteed to get Spiceless if I can get to Tech Negotiation with the Initiate here.
I guess it's fine, because I could still go here. Oh, thank God. Do we want to do this? I think so. So I have 9. I need the spice. But getting 3rd sucks so bad. I just hope that there's another round.
This could still go to another round. Okay, let's say BlackShadow wins this conflict. What does it do for him? It doesn't do a ton immediately. Could potentially let him steal the Guild Alliance. So, I mean, I want to win this, but we'll see what CJ does here. If he goes to, let's say, fold space, then that's out. I don't know what my other move would really be. I guess it would be saving my spice for a next round Hayliner.
So let's see. Diizz can get no more points. He can steal a point here if he wins it, but he's not going to. Bludgeon can steal a point from me. He can go up here. 7, 8, 9. Puts him to 9. He steals my alliance. I go to 6. I don't see how I get out of that at all. I just don't see how I get out of that. Maybe Minimic Film puts me at 9. I can...
I use this, I flip out the dagger. I'll probably flip out the spice must flip. I'm gonna use recall agent, take that guy back. Could go all the way to the top actually and grab myself a mimic film for free, which will help. That put me at a 7. Yeah, that could be a big help. Yeah. We have full space up here. And then we either go Truth Sayer for double up on the intrigues if it's still open, or we go Conspire because we're going to take the 2 spice, I think. Yeah, this depends, man. Really, we're going to see what we draw at full space, I guess. Because even then, it's a risk when I use this on whether I'm going to get that last... What would I need? I would need a full space. I'll be at a 7. I need a 2 for the 8, 9. And then when I spend this, I would then need to get a 1 back, which would be possible. So as long as we get a 2 in this full space, then we should have the spice must flow.
I just need the spice, right? Need to win the next combat. That's tough. Just doesn't seem possible, especially if he has his combat. Oh, wait, how many cards in deck? 0, so he has 100% his access card.
I know you have Diplo. He doesn't have Wiztat though.
Oh boy. I think I have to do this. So he didn't go to fold space, which to me I think means he couldn't. Three Solari comes into my pocket, which is not all that exciting. Okay. No, he's already used his tech, right? He's already used it, so he doesn't have anything in his garrison here. 2 agents, though. No water for Hardy Warriors. He could maybe put in 2 more troops, maybe has an intrigue card. I'm going to leave it at that and give myself a bit of a chance for next round.
Oh well, we tried.
Did he toss everything?
Oh, wait, the Worm Riders. Oh, the Worm Riders. Oh, I forgot about the Worm Riders. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Alright, we got the 2. We go up. We go down. We take the Mimic Film. We take that. We go here.
Question is, can he get to the Emperor? And it looks like he can. He's now got Conspire access as well, so Diizz is going to end the game here.
God, I just blew it. I mean, 7 cards in deck, he might not have Worm Riders. He might not have it. Oh, God. Oh.
Spice Satellites comes off, though, which is actually not outrageous for us here. There's 2 Spice at the Basin and 2 Spice here with Worm Riders. So we can get to 5. We can actually get a point from Spice Satellites.
Okay, but he's playing the Worm Riders. That's interesting.
Okay, Worm Riders is gone. That's actually insane.
We go to Tech Negotiation, which costs us 3 to get us down to 2, but then we reveal the Spiceless Flow card for a 3rd Spice, and we can actually hard trash Spice Satellites for a point.
Wait, what's... Spy satellites? Huh. I can't buy it, so... Doesn't matter that much.
Annoyingly, he goes Tech Negotiation and blocks me. Shame.
Take Hollow. Keep Quid. I guess I hope Shadow wins this now. But I don't think there's a way. Leaving that open is fine, but I don't think there's a way. Do I advance? No. I think it's sad, but I don't think it does anything to me.
I think I may have kept that intrigue just for the bluff of a combat.
6. No Spice must flow.
I get to 10 out of this round. 9, 10. But I finished with only 1 spice on reveal, so if anyone can get to 11, then they get the tiebreaker. So we'll see. Or if I lose this, who knows? Anything crazy could happen in Dune Imperium. Here's our play, guys. Here we go.
I haven't seen any end games, so I'm assuming that they have at least one each.
Tiebreaker spice. Kind of nuts. Alright, when we toss that out. And there's our 9.
Only thing to do is go Carfag, try to get lucky. I'm like looking to see, can I possibly get the Spice Must Flow? The answer is I can't. We find to the victor, which is the end of it. And we find the Spice card anyway, so yeah. Helena wins, nothing to do.
Doesn't matter.
There's the 10, and I have the 11.
Diizz gets the final Spice Must Flow, jumping up to 10 points.
Shadow didn't have a Spice Must Flow?
All right, no good endgame intrigue, unfortunately. All right, well, we'll grab that alliance.
I'm actually 4th. Okay.
And it looks like I'm going to be 3rd here, depending. I'll lose the tiebreaker to Shadow.
Ooh, corner of the market, though. What is this? Oh, thankfully didn't have that other... Okay, that was going to be dangerous.
Plans within plans. Oh, my God.
It was a good game. Enjoyed it. Played pretty solid. Wasn't for us to win today.
And an endgame tiebreaker.
They had all of them.
Alright, GG, BlackShadow, Bludgeon, and CJ. I appreciate y'all letting me play this game with you. Bludgeon setting it all up.
GG's.
Woo! Nicely played to Diizz. That was a really tight game. Very difficult decisions in the last few rounds there. I mean, Diizz really kind of snuck up on this. It was looking like Shadow was about just on the verge of taking it. I guess I managed to stop him from winning, but unfortunately, I wasn't quite able to get myself to win. That, oh God, that conflict, not getting the 2 points out of that conflict hurts. Still, obviously, wouldn't have actually been enough. All right, let's jump into the chat. Good game, Diizz. Congrats. Nice victory.
Hey,
Yeah, well done.
That was a tight game. I didn't know how it was going to go there. It was looking like Shadow was about to take it, managed to stop him, but unfortunately Diizz just snuck up there with a few points in the end from influence. Nice combat, or endgame intrigue, I mean, to really tie the knot on it.
I mean, I knew you guys were sitting on endgame intrigues. I saw a ton of plots. I was drawing a ton, and I didn't see a single endgame. So you knew that someone else had one. Yeah, you could just see it happening. Also, I could see like getting just knocked out of the game then there because of stupid grand vision. That doesn't feel very good. That literally just like ended my game. So it was a really rough round for me.
Yeah, I mean, God, we ended up tying on that conflict. That hurt.
That first conflict, yeah, that was rough. I thought that you might have the one dagger in hand, so I was like, oh well, there's a chance. You know, I had a really good combat card for my starting combat card, and I didn't make any points out of it. So that, I mean, that's ultimately, I think, what cut me out of a lot of contention there. I spent a lot of resources to tie.
Yeah. So Diizz, what was going on over on your end there? Did you have this whole thing mapped out for a while, or did it just kind of come together at the end?
I got Plan Within Plans, what? Let me see. I think I got it pretty early, like round 5. So then I was kind of just thinking about it. And if you had taken Selective Breeding, I think last round, it would have really screwed me up because my initial hand was pretty bad. I had Lady Jessica, Recon, Arrakis, Dagger, and Dune. So I was kind of hoping that I would be able to hit that Interstellar because I did have Urgent Mission. So I wanted to get another drop just to make sure that I had at least the one VP off of Plan Within Plans here.
You got both though, so that's pretty good.
Did I though? No, I didn't. I didn't have the Emperor one though.
Oh, you didn't have Emperor? Oh,
No, I just got the
You just
VP,
got the one.
yeah, the friendship one, yeah, as a last ditch effort to get to the 10 that round.
Oh, right. You are at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really hoping to go to selected breeding this last round, but you took it from me, so that's the game.
Yeah, I kind of gambled there with going to Interstellar first. I was going to select it because my hand was so bad, but I'm like, Interstellar's open, and I can only do this plan with the recall agent if Interstellar's open and selective.
Yeah. I feel like you guys ended up with a bunch of power cards this game. Every one of you had a good power card, and I just had like Siege Reverend Mother. It's like my best card. I just could not, for the life of me, buy anything. And every time I bought something, I like flipped over a double bump card. Like I saw 2 of them after I bought. What was it? Power
plays?
Like
Yeah,
2 power
yeah.
plays after I bought. I was like, come on, like that. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Hey, Bludgeon, when you went
Yeah.
to Mentat, I think it was what round was? I think
It was the
been...
round 8, I think.
Yeah, did you just do it for the draw?
I just did it for the draw. Yeah, I was desperate to try to draw
I was trying to get Kwisatz.
the diplomacy.
Did you not have recon?
I had
for
the Kwisatz
Air King?
Haderach in my hand.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I think Arakeen was maybe already gone, or I didn't have a card to send there. Yeah, I was desperately trying to get the diplomacy so that I could Hayliner and steal the alliance from BlackShadow that round. And I was hoping to kind of close things up that way, but it turns out initially I'd sent the dagger to the Dreadnought, thinking about buying the memo quarters, but then I realized if I bought the memo quarters, I wouldn't have enough to go to Hayliner. But ultimately, the Dreadnought actually would have helped me win that conflict rather than the card draw from Mentat where I didn't hit. So anyway, you never know how it's going to work out, but that was the kind of crazy play I was going for.
You could see the churning of a couple of engines there, rounds 6, 7, and 8, where you guys were just buying Spice Missiles every round, and I just did not have that. I think that a big problem, though, besides getting like not having a power card or anything like that, I had like 15 cards on my deck. Needed to cut down, but I know Shadow is really big on selective breeding, and I was after him, and so it was like no way I was ever getting that. I felt like I had a pretty good start to the game.
Yeah, you
for the
did.
combat that I lost. I thought I had a pretty good start. The combat sucked so bad. And then like we also tied another time, or did you guys tied and I got like 3rd or something like that?
So there was the round 1 where I thought I was going to win it. I bought the artillery, which I never ended up making good use of. I hoped it was going to be the round 1 victory point, and then I think you ambushed to tie up round 1.
It was the one that gives you 2 daggers and you throw 2 troops. You can throw up to 2 troops in the combat.
Yeah, and then there was another round where I screwed you out of some spice.
Yeah, that one was rough too. You double crossed me for
Right.
I don't know why you did that. That seemed like a little bit much. That combat was not that important. And you like totally took that away. I was like, okay. Like that would have been a good one later in the game. Like I mean that was a little bit rough. Like losing 2 times. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it could have come in handy later in the game for sure. At the time, basically, I was looking for spice because I was planning to go to selective breeding a lot that game after getting the Kwisatz Haderach. I was really reasonably happy with it in terms of just getting the second place spice and denying you easy spice for your signet ring.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? It was fun. Yeah, I had a good time.
That was great.
Thanks for inviting us.
Thanks, guys, and thanks to Shadow, who had to dip out early and couldn't take part in the discussion, unfortunately.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Dune Imperium Showmatch. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I did making it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for all the Dune Imperium stuff going on, and check the links below to keep track of everything that Hidden Assets and Diizz are up to. You can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/bludgeon. And if you want to watch the game again from the individual perspective of one player in the game, we'll be releasing those videos on our own channels shortly. All right, that's it for now. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.